Okay, morning guys. This is day 9, cold water challenge. So tier 4, like about 20 million other people in England. We've now been put into tier 4 lockdown. I'm in Buckinghamshire, so the whole of this county is, so that means Christmas. If you're planning on spending it with friends and family who are coming from other places, that's pretty much scuppered. Shops are closing, everything's getting pretty crazy. You know, when we were in the depths of the last lockdown and the worst points of it, I tend to feel that I'm a fairly resilient person. But even then, when there were police patrolling the roads, you know, sometimes I go out driving, the police were just pulling people over. They never did it to me, but I was on the roads, or you know, other people being pulled over, presumably questioned where they're going, what they're doing, who are they, what's your ID, what are your intentions. Pretty draconian stuff. That did get me down, I'll be honest. That got me down. And this tier 4 lockdown, it sounds like so this area, Buckinghamshire, we were like tier 2, which tier 2 is not so bad. We were tier 2 on Thursday. Things were fairly normal. I mean, everybody wears their mask and stuff, but you know, you can go about your business, you can go into shops, you know, restaurants are still open, you can go into a pub if you like order chips or whatever with your pint. Then we went to tier 3 on Friday, and things were still open. You know, it's like mostly like click and collect. We went click and collect, pay like £400 in a fairly like high-end store, you know, told to stand on your dot, you know, things like that. Fairly, you know, psychologically damaging stuff, I think, long term for people. You know, I've seen inside the UK prison system, I've seen inside the UK military system being told to stand on a dot and wait your turn. That's people don't even listen to stuff like that in prison. Prisoners don't even observe rules like that. It's like being day 1, week 1 in the army. It's pretty, and you just told me normal people that haven't done anything wrong, paying their taxes, are being told to do this stuff. The purpose of this video isn't to say, is tier 4, is lockdown wrong, is it right? We're so far into this now, everybody's got their opinions, right? Everybody's got their, this isn't about virology, this isn't about epidemiology. The science doesn't really matter. It's politicians lock us down, essentially, whether you think that's good for stopping this virus or you don't. That's not the purpose of this video. I just want to talk about how this is affecting people. And the first lockdown did affect me, and I see myself as a fairly resilient person. So it's just to talk to like people out there that, you know, may find this tough. It's certainly a tough thing to do. Often the people that are calling for the like lockdown to be harder, they're people that it doesn't really affect. That doesn't really affect them that much. They probably live in a house with multiple other people. Maybe they're probably actually socializing often more. Like if they're, you know, you're a parent with kids, now your kids can't go out, you probably actually have more face-to-face quality time with your kids in that sort of environment. People that live on their own, who, you know, used to go about their business, meet people in pubs, meet people in social situations, it's going to affect people like that more. So really, people's personal opinion, if they think lockdown's good, if they think it's bad, that's up to them. It's mostly reflected in your individual situation, like what job you have, if you're furloughed, if you're sitting at home on 80% or near full pay, spending time with your husband, wife, family, it doesn't really affect you that much. If you're like going mentally insane, which I've met, especially like men, I think are more, considering men don't talk about their emotions, men, like just acquaintances that I meet about my day-to-day business, it seems to be a lot of men really struggle because they have maybe a life setup that isn't conducive to being like locked down in your house for what is going to basically be it'll be like a year once these tiers roll out, and you know, we start getting to February, March 2021. It's going to be about a year. What we're living in is the largest psychological, sociological experiment in human history. We've locked down virtually the entire West has been on and off in some form of lockdown. Yeah, masks imposed, basic Western culture has changed, you know, no handshaking, social distancing, you know, the pub, which is essentially, you know, the cornerstone of English culture, you know, culturally is where people meet, it's where people assemble. That's gone. Many of these businesses aren't coming back. You know, hospitality industry's changed. People can't plan holidays, they can't plan weddings, they just can't plan anything. we don't know how this affects people. We don't know. We've not done this experiment before. This is a live experiment. You know, the entire Western world is going through it, and beyond that, even in countries that aren't in the West. It's pretty crazy. So we should probably expect weird things to happen. Often if you do an experiment, especially one this large, there's probably going to be things that happen that were unexpected or unintended. So it's just one to say, stay resilient. Like, I'm the sort of person generally, if something happens to me, or I feel someone's doing something to me that I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you trying? I'll generally like hit back harder. It almost like motivate me to like hit back harder, just work twice. I think if someone wants to see me fail, I'm the sort of person that will actually motivate me to go out and do it, right? If there's something I don't really care about that much and someone's like, oh, there's no way you'll do that, then I'll almost just do it to prove them wrong. So we've been doing videos every day. This is 9th day video in a day. Whether you like these videos, whether you don't like the videos, it doesn't really matter. But I'm out there now, like hitting the YouTube, hitting this video platform. Just do a video every day now. I just thought to myself, well, just do a video every day. Doesn't matter if it's that good, doesn't matter if it's that bad. How long I can keep doing that for? You know, my girlfriend now is 8.5 months pregnant. So there probably will become a time, and I work full-time job as well. I'm not furloughed, working full-time job, night shifts. We'll probably get to a point where I should be like, okay, well, I gave the run of doing, a YouTube video every day for as long as I can. I'm not going to say we're going to do this forever, but that's just part of me. I'm just like, well, being out here in this cold water lake, I think it does me good. It's making me healthier. It's increasing my immune system, right? Most of the evidence suggests that, cold water exposure, running, making your diet better. Those are the things that are going to, boost your immune system. I'm not waiting for the Pfizer vaccine. I'm not waiting for the, the Oxford AstraZeneca one. I'm not waiting for that. Don't need it. I'm out here boosting my immune system naturally. So there you go, guys. It's just like a little bit of an insight to this tier 4 now. It's the long haul. You need to be psychologically resilient to the things they're going to throw at you. It's my opinion. Not saying it's wrong, not saying it's right. You do whatever works for you. A lot of people support it. A lot of people don't support it. It's driving a real wedge down society. It's just my thoughts and opinions on this one. The biggest thing I think to take away is just never let it grind you down. You can't let it grind you down. You have to just keep pushing back. And for some people, that's going to be harder than others. It's going to be harder than others because it's not, everybody talks about quality, but something like a lockdown, you can't apply it equally. It's going to affect some people way more than others. It's just your life situation. If you live in a flat, on your own, in an area, and then you can't go out, that's going to affect you. Like, then you're just a boxed rat in a cage at that point. If you live in a huge house, lots of land, and your family's all around you, maybe not, maybe it will affect you more. But in that situation, you've probably got a better head start. So it's not equal, it's not equality, it's, I don't know, man, just get down the lake and get in the water. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how long this tier 4 things. My son, who, my girlfriend's 8.5 months pregnant now, with 2 weeks out, 30th of December, is D-Day. So yeah, I mean, he's going to be born into a tier 4 lockdown. What madness is that? I'm not even too sure. I don't want to get into the constitutionality of the UK system because it is very complicated. I'm not even too sure how legal this tier 4 system is. I read yesterday on one of the online newspapers that none of this tier 4 stuff has been like ratified. Parliament's recessed for Christmas now anyway, so there's no vote on this. It's like when the first lockdown started. I think a lot of the fines, a lot of the arrests were made, were overturned because it wasn't, due process wasn't done. Whether that happens now, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm just hitting it harder. You gotta hit back as hard as you can. Don't let it grind you down. Get in the lake, start running, and boost your immune system, eat healthy. Because there's a lot of people gonna break. I've just seen a lot of people that, there's only so many people you can help. It's probably why YouTube's a good platform for getting the message out there, because you can't help everybody. I can see some people breaking. I can see some people already broken. Some people are already broken. Some people are already, the worst has already happened to them. So that's it. But this is the lake anyway, guys. It's a nice morning. Tomorrow is winter solstice, so I want to try and do a good one for that. Get a nice sunrise view, maybe down here, or the River Ouse is also nice around here. So there's a place I can watch sunrise from there. I'll try and do it. And I was thinking after the 10 days of doing this cold water challenge, I thought about, you know, I'll just go back to making like 2-3 videos a week. But yeah, tier 4 lockdown, push back, so, well, not push back, but you know, don't let it break you down as much as possible. So I was just thinking maybe I'll just continue the videos. Maybe I'll just do videos every day, well, until my son's born. Then I'll probably just have to have a few days out and then get back on it. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Tier 4 lockdown, are you living in this, or are you in one of the counties that, you know, you don't have to be tier 4, you can still go about your business? I don't know. Thanks for watching this video if you watched it to the end anyway. So I've got 11:10 on the camera now. So we must have had a good solid 11 minutes in the water, because I pretty much walked straight in. This is a no edit video anyway, no cuts, no frills, talk from the heart. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Tomorrow's winter solstice, so I encourage anybody to go out and do something cool. It's a pretty cool thing, winter solstice. All right, I'll see you then anyway. That's it. Cheers.